Yeah, I've got you. Can you hear me? Good deal, man. I'm excited. Five Flags. This is my very first super late model race. As we go through, if you want to see these cars, they're gorgeous. Yeah, you. If you want to go ahead and tap your mic there, I think you good to go.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, there he is.
Sorry about that, guys. Left myself on mute. Welcome to Five Flag Speedway with SRM. This is Angel Santiago. Joining me is James B. Riles. We are here with Crooked Line Racing League for their championship race. We'll go down our starting grid right before they start. I know lights are off on the pace car. On pole is Ethan Johnson. Second place is Joshua Sexton. He is second in points, looking for a miracle today. We'll go ahead and empty this out. We're going to have green flag here.
Yeah, everybody already getting some action there
That is
as
number
they are
14. Oh, that's our
moving.
points leader. He's around early. Oh, that is not what he was going to want to see early on in this race. That is our points leader, Christian Pittman. Let's go ahead and get back and see what all went on there. Very aggressive, as you said. They're already three wide. And just contact with him and the 151 of Steve Sexton. Yep, that's just contact with him. Got a couple other guys going around as well.
Yeah, I believe he needs to, to lose like 13 spots to not get this championship, and boys, we may just have it right there
It
as your
doesn't
leader.
take much. That's exactly what Joshua Sexton, our guy, second in points, was looking forward to start this race. Not that you ever wish bad on somebody, but you're running for a championship. You're hoping for the best here.
Yeah, for sure, and especially at a short track, you got to make your moves early. One faster pair, I believe. How many tires do they got?
These gentlemen are running with. Let's see. I'm sorry about that. One extra set of tires. So we're at two sets of tires for today's race. But the super late models, they're actually really good on tire wear. You can gain quite a bit when it comes with fresh tires, but with two sets of tires on a 200 lap race, they're gonna have to make them last.
Yeah, for sure. Something that the real life. I think the cars, the SRX series, is based on this type of car. So they only roll rain. I'm sorry, I think I might have a stroke. They only use one
Not a
set
problem.
of tires. So definitely something to look up for there, and make sure you manage your tires at a short track. Luckily, Five Flags look like it's pretty well done with banking to help you out a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. And it's all about not driving it in too hard into the corners, just kind of save that right front. But, I mean, I drove in a truck race here yesterday for 130 laps, and I think I only used two sets of tires max for the entire race. So I think they'll be just fine for 200 laps. But spinning, putting that heat and wear early on, lap two, on those tires may not be what they want to start with either.
Yeah, for sure. You always want to make sure you're where you need to be in the tire wear. Watching, but here it looks like position is so important. So you definitely want to get up there and make that happen. Look at those nasty spoilers on those things, so you can definitely get the rear end down and planted.
Absolutely. I
That's
mean, the track position is key here. It is hard to pass. It's a very one-lane track. You can get that outside lane working. As the pace car goes down, we are restarting here on lap 7. Great restart for Brian Lofton at number 23. He looks like he's going to go ahead and go around the number 29, go Frank Barberry. 44,
yes,
Alexander Kyer. I'm sorry if I misspoke his name. We got a nice battle here for second place.
Yeah, second place here. Hard to find the fast play around this track. Looks like you got some progressive banking. Maybe you can make that top lane work later on, but the bottom is always going to be faster as that number 29 car holding that top line, trying to hold off the number 51 of Joshua Sexton.
Yeah,
They're in the back of the field. These guys are battling for 8th.
got a great battle here as they continue between Tanner Marr, Frank Barbary, and I believe we just have some misnumber, some paint issues here with our trading paints.
Yeah, the 29, the 4, Frank Barbary, and Tanner Marr. So definitely something to keep an eye on there. This battle for third heating up as he's just not giving it up. Oh my gosh, that macaroni shop number 4 car is really holding that bottom line, as that's going to let the number 44 car get up there.
Yeah, Tanner Marr has been really good the last few races. 2 weeks ago, I missed last week, but 2 weeks ago, he was putting it to them with some great laps. As he's going to clear finally 29 on the inside. And as you said, you can fight hard on that outside, but if you can't get clear, it's just it almost like getting freight trained as point leader dives to the bottom there. Christian Pittman, 4 wins in the season. He's ready to make it 5 for today and officially clinch his championship hopes. Let's go there.
Yeah, it's something when you come into a race knowing that all you have to do is ride around. That's the one thing that makes me want to race even harder and get that win. Just kind of solidify it, and be like, you know what, this is my, plant that flag.
Well, you say that, but we saw him involved in that first lap wreck going 3 wide. I mean, he just got to take it a little bit. I know he's got a huge points lead over second place Joshua Sexton. However, he still has to finish this race in one piece.
Yeah, it definitely is. We go through here. We got the number 19, Brian Lofton, winning. Alexander Cree, if that's what that looks like. It's actually CYR3. So I don't know how to explain that. Tanner Marr is in 4th, that number 4 car, if you want to cycle through him there. And then Christian Pittman in the number 14 car. Jason Raymond in your 6th car. In the 8 car, running 6th position. And Frank Barbary and Joshua Sexton there in 7th and 8th place.
That is our second place driver, number 51, that gray and red super late model.
I mean, 151 is Steve Sexton, so I'm sure they have to maybe a little relative, little cousin or brother or something action going on there.
I haven't asked, but I'm going to assume that's a good assumption right there. So you saw him involved in that first wreck as well. He's shown some speed here and there in the last couple of races.
And Scotty Stevens in 10th, Raymond Ferreira in 11th, and Joe Burchett and Scott Rathall probably doing some adminning today.
Yes, these guys have
they're not on the track.
Great group of admins and race controls. It looks like we had a couple guys sideways there, maybe. Let's go ahead and get back and see that pass for the lead. Goes right there to the bottom of the number 23. I know it shows 19 for us, but 23 as he goes to the inside of him. Oh, they make a little contact. That's where we saw that smoke from.
Oh,
he
wow.
got right back into it. What a
save. Fantastic save.
Oh,
holy
my
crap.
Goodness. A save and a hang on a second. That is not easy. This track can be slick. It is hard to save a car that's sideways like that.
You see those brakes glowing on that 51. You see it, definitely a brake heavy race, and he's just gonna
right
take
out of my
it
mouth
away.
there. I was just ready to mention that, how these brakes are already starting to glow, and it looks so nice in this nighttime race. So he's picking up to a decent lead so far, about a second and a half. Slowly having made his way up there. Let's go ahead and move back on to second place. We got quite the battle. You can throw a blanket over these guys.
Yeah, number 19, Brian Lofton, figuring out that he's got to take it a little bit easier, maybe overwork that right rear tire, especially contact will help that. It'll help
absolutely.
You out there in that Toyota Camry. And he's got a lot of people behind him. It seems like that high line is faded a little bit. Not able to make the high line work as number 44 14 gets the back of the 44.
But caution
Caution
would.
is out
Ow, I think.
for another incident.
Yes, right before that. Let's go ahead. That
The
was
two
close.
Sextons.
Let's see here. Oh no, we're not gonna. That's not gonna come up. It's the Frank Barberry, I believe. That's what brought out the caution. Oh, he was just sideways into the wall off turn 2 and taking out Steve Sexton with him. It's very easy to get sideways like that off of these corners. It's very easy.
Yeah, that banking goes away, and you really just don't know. Oh, as we're checking up, we got an accident there in the under yellow. Checking up.
Oh, let's see. Oops, I pressed the wrong one. No, nothing's coming up for me here. I must have missed it.
Yeah, it's probably not going to come up under yellow. I think it was the 14 and 44 get together.
Oh, well, the 14 and 44 had gotten together right before that caution that came out. I think that caution probably saved everybody. They all slowed down, maybe allowed the 44 to get himself gathered back up. That 44 is Alexander. I'm going to call him Alexander C for today. I don't want to keep butchering his name if we're getting it wrong here.
Let's. You want to pull him in? I'll pull him into the booth.
Let's pull him into the booth and see if we get it correct.
I can't pull people in.
Oh, here, let me go ahead and jump over, see if...
I'll go talk to.
Yeah, sorry about that. We'll get in contact with him here at one point today. We got plenty of time. Lap 28 so far for 200, but that's just how fast we can go here around this track. 28 laps already in a very short period of time. So we should be on. No, we should be got 2 to go at least at this point. Caution laps do tend to run a little bit long at this track. Noticed that yesterday. You know, sometimes most tracks you can get 3 laps for caution, but this is just short enough where it can sometimes take 4 to 5 laps under caution. But I think it really helps the drivers go ahead and take a break, calm those nerves, and get back into their groove. Very groove oriented racetrack in my opinion. Something you kind of just get into what you're doing, into the brakes, slowly into the gas. Here you really got to feather the throttle. You cannot be full throttle through these turns.
Yeah, especially you're thinking about it's a hard braking zone. Really, you have to be dedicated to entry. If you get pushed up high here, it's not going to work out. You're going to get passed by every single person that was able to keep it low, as we have 1 to go here. So definitely, and then even pitting. If you decide to pit here, even under yellow, you could possibly go a lap down if you miss your stall or do something crazy, because these lap times are just so slow, even under yellow, 38 seconds. So it'd have to take a miracle, but as we're going green here, Brian Lofton,
huge
using that hot line.
He's been great on these restarts. I mean, he's going to win this race. He's going to do it on the outside. Looks like, can he clear him? Not quite. There's still going to be side. Oh, there's contact. He's trying to get low on him. There's contact and sends him up the track. He will get back in line, though, right in front of the 44 of Alexander C. as Ethan Johnson gets back up to the lead. And I love this type of short track racing. This is a fantastic track for it. I've been here quite a few times in person myself. Great track to be at. Races are never, ever disappointing, and Crooked Line Racing League is showing that today. Ooh, a little more contact here. These guys are using the bumpers to move them, and he'll move them here off of turn 4. The 44 dives to the bottom, gonna clear. Yep, he'll clear. Not quite, almost. You can get a good run off of these turns, and as I said, you can hold him off. Tanner Bart looked like he may want to go 3 wide there. He'll back off wisely.
I am very I don't know what the word is, surprised that they're willing to door bang this hard. I mean, but I guess it's the championship, last race of the year. Angel can't hold anything back now.
Not at all. You're trying to gain every spot you can in that one. And so right there you saw Brian Lofton Alexander C tried driving it a little too hard, got pushed up the racetrack. Just as you said, you drive it in too hard, you move up the racetrack, and they will freight train right by you. You got Tanner Marr there trying to pass him, and our point leader, Christian Pittman, making his way back up to the field. Oh,
Yeah,
almost took it
trying to.
3 wide. They shut the door, but he would have taken it 3 wide. We've seen him be aggressive in prior races, and you can't disagree that it hasn't worked for him. That's got him where he's at right now. Gets under the 44 and is able to clear him. Oh, that was close to being some contact.
Oh, his
Oh,
number
now there's
44 gets into the
contact.
14. 214s, maybe. 244s? What's going on there? Did the 44 get into the 44? Is that what I saw?
Let's see what we got here. That is, yes. He drove it in deep, got into the apron, I think, a little bit there.
As a,
That is the
with green
on
flags
our
going to stay out there.
That's gonna hurt. That'll hurt him right there, Alexander C. But yeah, it looks like the 44 on our screen would be the number 8 of Jason Raymond. If you see that coming across your ticker up top. These guys have a ton of different paint schemes they run. You know that they are running these things constantly. The more practice you get in these super late models, the faster you will be learning the throttle control that you need for them. We've got quite the battle here for second place, actually, with Brian Lofton, Tanner Marr, and Christian Pittman all running right up against each other.
Yeah, oh, making that bottom lane. I'm telling you, man, it's if you can get it stuck in there. Of course, this is a open session or open. I'm sorry, open setup, I believe. Open setup league. So getting that car set up right, getting it to where you can throw it in that corner is super important.
You saw Brian Lofton hugging that white line. Fantastic. You got to run just a little bit higher here. You don't actually have a line to gauge off of in turns 3 and 4. You get a little bit too low, then you will lose it. So you really got to time yourself correctly in 3 and 4. As Tanner Marr and Christian Pittman continue going back and forth, riding behind the number 23 of Brian Lofton.
Absolutely fantastic battle here. Number 14 peaks on the outside of that number 4, not able to make it happen. Looks like he might have to attempt a bump and run, but that's going to be hard when the number 4 is fighting with the number 23 of Brian Lofton. Or, I'm sorry, the 19 on your view. As he is, get the double bump and get a yellow, and then you got some mad people beside you. So
Well,
we'll see what happens here.
That's short track racing, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a bump and run, and there's a wreck. And that's where you got to find that fine line of when you can do it. As they're just fighting for second, as Ethan Johnson has checked out about 4 seconds ahead of these guys.
Yeah, he is.
In a 17-second lap. That is checked out, folks.
Yeah, he is enjoying this. You go to our far view here. I love this view. You can see the entire track from here. You can see second place behind them as they will continue to battle it out. You see just a little bit further off. He's going into turn 1 as they come off of turn 4. I'm guessing Tanner Marr is getting ready to use that bumper. Lofton gives him the room, though. He'll give him the room here. Man, I'm loving these guys battling, and it's been this way all season long for the races we've been broadcasting. These guys just battled it out. They are just balls to the wall, as they say. They are ready to go at it.
Yeah, Buttkicker definitely getting their money's worth sponsoring this race. Of course, they are sponsored by Buttkicker, and it's the Buttkicker Gamer 2. Adds instant immersion to any game. What it does, Angel, is it puts instead of a subwoofer, it puts like a mass-producing haptic on the bottom of your seat that kind of like shakes you. It simulates the feel of the car. Kind of helps you out, feel yourself, get a little loose, and starts to shake or whatever you do. And then also Five Kings Motorsports. They're a sim racing team that consists of over 10 different drivers stretched across asphalt and dirt oval racing. They have amassed 1,000 followers on their Facebook page, so just check them out. They are currently on the road to 1,500. And, of course, we got SRM. That's who's bringing it here. Sim Racing Media. We are live on YouTube, so go ahead and check that out. And obviously, you are.
That, the bump and run right there. Oh, he couldn't do it. Man, Brian Lofton drove it in deep there.
Not able to make it stick. That is absolutely insane that the number 19 is able to fight as much as he is right now. Ultimately going to lose that position, but he's fighting for 2 spots right now as the number 14 is also below him.
Well, this outside, once he gets some heat in his tires, he pushes a little bit high and he'll lose both of those spots. He's side by side now. Nope, clears the 44. The outside line, once you get some heat in those tires, you can really hold it the way he was doing. And actually, as the run goes on, especially in 1 and 2, you're going to move up the track a little bit just to kind of keep that momentum around. But when these guys are side by side or that bottom lane, everybody's stuck to it, maybe on a restart, you can actually gain a couple spots on that outside when you're running free, as you can.
Yeah, and that's another thing is you make that bump, you make that run, try and hold that spot. You got to remember the guy behind you's watching you make that bump. Everybody's watching to see what you're doing. As of course, that's as clean as a bump and run can be
Oh,
by the number
absolutely.
4 there of Tanner Marr. But that guy's behind you now. He's in the position to make that bump and run happen, and you just kind of use up your tries trying to get underneath him.
I think who was? I think it was DW or Larry Mack once said, if you're gonna use the bump and run, make sure they don't have the chance to come back at you because it'll be a little more than a bump and a run probably.
No, yeah, that's definitely something I always remember. Race how you want to be raced, and of course, if Tanner Marr gets raced like that, the race, I'm sure he'll be a happy driver.
Oh,
A little
100%.
bump and run is a lot better than getting in that left quarter panel and doing the old Dale Earnhardt bump and run.
Although, just want to rattle his cage a little bit. That's all.
Yeah, just
Absolutely.
right on the cage.
No, but I mean, these guys, I know this is your first race with us, but over the season, they have been such clean drivers with each other. The amount of respect amongst the drivers, leaders, and lap cars is unreal here. I mean, if you're looking for a super late model league, this is one to join. The respect is fantastic. Everybody stays clean, but it's hard racing, as you see right behind them. See our second place driver in the points, Joshua Sexton, just looking for something to happen here. He's got a chance at the championship. He'll need a miracle, but a chance is a chance, and that's all you can hope for coming into a championship race. As we have your number 44, which
And
comes
even
out.
if you're battling for position, and you got to think you're also battling for points. It's a lot better to say you finish second to the champion than, oh yeah, I wrecked out and lost all my all my spots. So definitely got to keep the race car, as we got a yellow flag as we're talking about it.
All right, let's see what happened. Looks like Steve Sexton may have been our yellow flag here. That's what I got. Oh, there's number 29. No, it didn't come up for me exactly what have happened.
It's a white and yellow, so probably maybe a stage break, stage caution, get everybody bunch back up.
Let's get everybody bunched back up here. Lap 64. I mean, just in that time, guys, we restarted lap 28. That was a healthy, almost 40 lap run they were going there for.
Check out Steve. Go to that crash report, see if we can see anything on Steve Sexton. That's what it's showing for me.
Oh, here we go. I mean, I just double clicked the wrong one because you're right. He had damage there on that last one. And oh, this is going to get loose. There you go. Oh, that's going to be a hard
Uh,
hit on that inside wall.
Hits it just at the absolute worst place you can. As Steve Sexton involved in another one. Hopefully, he's got a fast repair saved. So he's
Oh,
going to enter the pits there.
I did the same thing in my truck race yesterday, but luckily somebody had done it in front of me, so I slid into them before hitting that wall, so my damage was minimum.
There you go. As I'm going to go ahead and bring in our championship leader right now, Christian Pittman. Um, Give me one moment. Hey, Christian, it's James and Angel in the booth. You got it.
Yeah, I got you guys.
So you're running a championship right now. What are you thinking going through this race?
Patience is key. Got a couple of guys that were ahead of us that me and Tanner were able to get around. They're going really, really hard on their tires and pushing them right now, harder than I am. So I'm kind of just being patient. trying to save my tires because we got to set in the pit. Of course, I didn't take it there. I just added some fuel, came down pit road. So I think we got a chance. I think I can give Ethan a run for his money if I can just get around him.
Yeah,
Me.
which it's
Oh, sorry about that.
super hard to get around people right now. As you can see, a lot of bumping and running going on. Um, so is that a tool in your arsenal you're going to use?
Definitely, it's going to be a tool going to use. But we're one to green here, so I'll let you guys go. But hopefully, I'll be talking to y'all with a championship here in a few.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
I'll
Good
put you
luck.
back where you go.
Just as he says that, pace car goes down. Green flag racing again. Lap 68 of 200 as the number 44 Jason Raymond battling it out with Scotty Stevens in second place. He's going to try. Oh, he got loose off of turn 2. He's still going to drive it in deep, though. Maybe a little bit too deep. Yeah, no, I'm not sure he'll get that run. Oh, he's got just enough of a run there. Well, early in this race, they'll stay clean with each other, but I think right here is where he gets clear. Jason Raymond up to the lead, and Pittman with a power drive off of turn 2 to clear for him as well.
Yeah, you said it. Power driving is going to win this race. Getting it in there, making it happen, and just figuring out where the line is and where you can just put your tire right on the edge of it and make it stick down there.
Well, and Christian Pittman right there, bringing him in. He mentioned trying to give Ethan Johnson a run for his money. No better way to do that than staying in front of him as he tries to battle for the lead with Jason Raymond.
Battling Jason Raymond there, Thomas Marr, falling back a little bit. Went to pit, had a long pit there. Maybe took
And
4 tires instead of 2.
Christian Pittman will clear Jason Raymond for first place, and he's going to try taking off. His hope now is that number 44 Raymond will hold off a very strong Ethan Johnson here.
Yeah, holding off. There's not much you can do. Just consistently hit your marks, get to that bottom lane. That's the passing lane. So as long as you get there, make somebody else make the move to get by you.
Let's get onto his cockpit view here and see what he's. Oh, as he drives in deep, right up against that white line to try to battle it out there with Jason Raymond. You see, he stays low, means he's still got him on his outside.
Absolutely. The only way you're going to make that top line work is just sticking it in there and trying to get some momentum. But that's even more dangerous because you've got to see.
Oh, he's got him clear now.
Able to make that work. Nice.
We saw that the work he was doing in that car, wheel left and right, trying to keep it together, and it was just enough to get him past Jason Raymond. Now, hopefully, to go ahead and catch Christian Pittman and get his lead back.
Yeah, Christian Pittman up there, just definitely keeping an eye on his rearview mirror. Not able to check out as much as the leader before was. So definitely, that's all the number 5 has to do is keep him in front of him, keep him within shoving distance, and see what he's going to do once he gets to that back bumper.
Oh yeah, and he's inching closer little by little. That time, Ethan Johnson was 4/100ths of a second faster on that last lap. Just picking it off little by little as they come off turn 4, completing 78 laps. We still have 120 to go.
Yeah, we do. Definitely. A lot of fun action here planned. Why don't we go to a turn it up section?
Absolutely. Let's get that one going. Okay. Alrighty, everybody. As we were there on our Turn It Up session, looks like our points leader, Christian J. Pittman, was involved in a spin. Let's go ahead and jump back over to see that. Ooh, looks like a little bit of a bump and run, maybe? Oh, that's exactly what it was. Ethan Johnson with a bump and run, but a little contact afterwards, and that's what brought our caution with our points leader.
Yeah, to make a bump and run happen, it has to be in the rear of the car, left quarter panel. That's what we call in the police world a pit. So,
Yes, absolutely. Pit maneuver.
a little bit of a, it's like the Achilles heel of a car. I don't know if you've ever seen a car. You probably know what I'm talking about. Get in that left quarter panel, it's about game over. So I'm sure he's not happy about that. You know, that's a little bit more than a bump and run, but you got to do what you got to do to get up there.
Absolutely. Ethan Johnson, I mean, he understands that Christian Pittman's running for a championship, but you know what? Johnson's got a race to win for himself. I mean, he's not here for fun either. He's got to go win a race, and that's exactly what he was doing, as you can see.
Yeah, I've always, luckily this isn't one of those leagues where they tell everybody else, hey, just let the playoff drivers race. Nope, that's not what we're here to do, man.
Nope.
I'm going to strap in and put the seatbelt on. I'm going to race and try and win.
Absolutely. He wants a win. I mean, you can't blame him. He's here for a win, and it's not just to win himself, and it's not just Christian Pittman trying to clinch a championship. 2nd through 5th, they are all very close to each other in points. So they are also waiting to get themselves a victory here.
Yeah, win's a win. Definitely bragging rights going forward. You can say, hey, yeah, who won the last race? You know, Christian Pittman, unstoppable, obviously in the championship, but getting a win here really solidifies moving forward what you're here to do. It's the number 14 car.
Absolutely. That's a good looking 14 car too. I'm telling you, these guys have some fantastic looking paint schemes this year.
And then you got a big canvas in that little squatted super light model.
Yeah, there's a ton to put there.
Really able to make that work.
So our points leader, he shuffles back down to the 7th spot, ready for vengeance. We are sure as the leader comes down pit road. I'm sorry, the pace car comes down pit road, and a huge launch for Ethan Johnson.
Yeah. Huge.
Oh, we got that one going already.
Started.
That did not take long. Scotty Stevens, the number 2 car, he looked. Oh, sorry about that. It jumped to him actually. It's not adjusting there. Sorry about that. Here we go. That was who got into him there?
I think that was the 44. Well, of course, I say the 44. We could.
Which one of the 44s?
It could be either one.
I'm gonna guess. Yeah, it looks like this was the color for him. He's running in 3rd place as well. It's about the position they're battling for. That was the actual number 44, Alexander C. Looks like he drove it in there, and I just don't think that Scotty Stevens was expecting to see him there.
No, he wasn't, because 44 was in the top lane. He was in the top lane and coming around there. Try to get to that bottom lane as quickly as possible, which is what you want to do there. You want to get in that bottom lane after you pass the line. But he got down there a little bit early, got into the rear quarter panel, and probably wasn't expecting that much of a slow up because of that speed disparity. He started
not at all.
in a different lane. So definitely something to watch out for there as moving forward. Checking out, keeping your mirrors on you and seeing what's going on there. There's not much you can do when you're in front of that, but he was able, luckily it's a short track, he'll have plenty of time. It didn't look like he took any damage. Just some hurt feelings we're going to see as he's going to come back, and rightly so, and come back and try and fight his way back up the field. Which if he made it up to 3rd place, Scotty Stevens definitely has a chance to fight back up this field. It's not easy to pass here. So getting there, you know that it's possible, especially double file restarts. You can get a lot of positions there depending on where it shakes out, where you end up. As Scotty Stevens is actually going to pit there. Maybe repair some damage, get that flat spot out of those tires.
Maybe. Not a bad idea. Maybe some extra fuel. I'm not exactly sure our fuel run for today's race, but we got 104 506 laps to go. It'll be 105 this next time around. So it looks like we'll be going green with 104 to go. Now you saw that restart by our leader, Ethan Johnson. I mean, it wasn't any surprise whatsoever. It is so easy for the leader here to get a good restart. I mean, I saw it all race yesterday in our truck race. Kind of surprising that some of these guys have had such a good job on that outside, but that last time around he showed he knows how to restart very quickly here.
Oh yeah, short tracks, it's all on the leader. He can get out as far as he wants to because that's your advantage. You know, on a medium track or super speedway, you don't want to do that because they're going to get back up to you. Here, seconds is distance. Distance is the difference between a win. Is number 51. Pace car is off. Gonna hold him up a little bit and gonna get gone there.
Get gone and get gone quick. That's exactly right. So now we got a battle here for second place. Alexander C. and Tanner Marr. Looks like Tanner Marr will line up here on the inside in third place. Right behind him, Brian Lofton. Do remember, we've seen some bumpers already used today. Will he get his bumper back to him?
Oh, it's a matter of when. When will he decide to pop that bumper up there, especially given how Alexander made, or it's probably Alex, made his way up there. Just a matter of putting down consistent laps, staying as close as possible to him. As we see Brian Lofton and Christian Pittman back there getting close.
Oh, looks like, yeah, he's going to give him a little bit of a bump and run there. They're just using up Lofton today, trying to get around him.
We got some smoke there. It looks like Scotty Stevens had an issue early on. Able to get it going and make it work.
He's good to go. Maybe not the day he's hoping for, but he's still going out there.
And, you know, I just want to shout out those guys. I've been in this position where you did make the playoffs or you're not really in contention, and then if they do have a playoffs, shout out to the people that show up to the races. Honestly, it's really important for everybody to get that experience, you know, and not just, oh, I didn't make the playoffs, so I'm going to bounce. So shout out to those guys helping out, making this a good show. So it's not just the first 5 guys racing it out, you know.
No, James, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. These guys are still out here, I mean, ready to battle, ready to win. I mean, they're not giving up, and that's hard. You can't replace hard as Tanner Marr. Oh, he gets a bump from Christian Pittman.
That's what I was talking about earlier, that old double bump. It doesn't really help you out if that bump slows you down enough where the guy behind you gets a chance to get at you.
Oh, man, I know Alexander is just happy to see that when it happened at the perfect time. He didn't get the push needed to move him out of the way, and he just pulled away from these two guys.
How the wheelbase on these cars is just very easy to get them back in shape, but it's also very easy to pop them out just enough to slow you down.
Absolutely.
If you keep the wheel pointed in the right direction with these, you're at a good chance in wide wheels, wide wheelbase.
Well, I mean, Tanner Marr himself, he's right now in the 4th position in points coming into this race. 14 points. I'm sorry. I said that wrong. He is 20
Oh no, it's
points.
the light car getting involved in number 44 there.
Yeah, that's let's
Frank
go back to
Barbary.
that, see what happened.
Trying to get out of the way, it looked like.
Let's see.
Unable to do so.
Oh, he just got loose into the wall. I'm surprised we didn't get a caution on that one. He was stuck down there for a while.
We've got a caution now. Alexander
Carrer
seems like he is.
Oh, we see a ton of smoke on that front stretch there. So Alexander, yep, let's go ahead and jump to him and see what happened. We saw him running. He had some damage on that right front there. Oh, he just loses it off 4. Oh, and collects our 2nd place driver in the standings, Joshua Sexton.
That's the one thing about these cars, though. The late model and the super late model, they're very sturdy.
Yes, they take damage so well.
Very sturdy. They're purpose-built race cars. So especially these short track cars, they're built to kind of absorb those impacts a little better than your average race car. But you're definitely going to feel that. As long as anything that keeps that front splitter off the ground is not good.
No, absolutely, you're right.
And it's very important to be able to get that turn in and make those brakes work, and any air under there is going to hurt that. So Definitely not what the number 44 of Alexander Kerr wanted to see. Everybody looks like, oh, fake out.
Oh, what a fake out.
Fake out. Oh, man, that's a black flag in NASCAR.
Yeah, that one was close. It looks like Joshua Sexton, he definitely had the pit there. I mean, he got damage on that one, and with we were starting with less than 90 to go. Go ahead and get in, maybe see if he takes tires here or not. Yep, he's gonna go ahead and get some fresh. I think they use Hoosiers here.
Yeah.
Hoosiers, sorry, Hoosiers.
Those are the cheap tires. Not everybody can afford Goodyears. That's the super late guys.
Well, these guys got themselves those limited budgets, so.
Yeah, they got to bring the same cars every week. So, guys, if you are watching on Facebook, we definitely appreciate you watching. Be sure and I don't know if you can like on, or I'm sorry, YouTube, but comment. Let us know who you're rooting for, what you're watching for. We'll definitely shout you out. As we got Bam Racing Video says, "Let's go 5 Kings." Dominate the championship right now. 5 Kings
Absolutely.
is also Jonathan from Sim Racing Media. Thanks for. Says great to enjoy watching your team get it done while you're on vacation. I'm not on vacation, Jonathan. You're on vacation. Way to rub it in. Yeah, just shout us out. Let us know who you're rooting for. As the pace lights are still on, probably 2 to go here. Of course, this is brought to you by Buttkicker. Buttkicker is that haptic feedback that you always hear about in iRacing. Kind of shoots like bass. They're bass.
It's almost like some vibrations, you know, with bass, right?
Bass. There we go. Not bass. It does not put fish in your seat. Thank God.
That's the only way I can catch them. I'll tell you that much. I'm terrible.
Yeah. Every time the fish swims, you have to get in wreck. But no, it definitely helps you out, Buttkicker, as we got a green flag here. Actually, as we are
on our way. 88 laps to go, if I'm not mistaken, as our leader Ethan Johnson, once again, a fantastic start. We got a nice battle right behind him, though. Oh, Tanner Marr a little loose there off of 4. He'll hang on to as Christian Pittman is looking. Oh, I know I remember. I know you remember. How much does Christian remember that bump from Ethan Johnson?
Oh, 100%. You know, it's clean. It was a good bump. So we'll see if he races him clean back. I'm sure he will. As Ethan Johnson's that white unsponsored car. Guys, give that guy a ride.
Absolutely. I mean, look at that. He's putting it to our championship guy right now. I mean,
yeah,
Christian Pittman's won 4 times this year, and I mean, he's out here running out. So absolutely. Let's get him some sponsorship for that car for next season.
So taking a look back, we got Scotty Stevens and Brian Lofton. These guys got together earlier. Gonna see how that's gonna work with Alexander coming up, bringing it up back. As we know, Alexander's gonna be putting the front to one of these guys. He's done it before. Hopefully that damage isn't too much. Isn't parachuting him back. He's able to.
Oh no, not that! Look at that run off of 4.
That's amazing. Getting a run halfway through. As the 44 is just following him through, so he's got to watch it from the front and the back as the 44 is getting up there.
They are just bumper to bumper almost here. They're just trying to hold back, not getting into each other.
A lot of Camrys. Camrys and Fords. I don't see a single Chevy.
Might be
there we go. Oh. Nope, I lied. I don't see a single Chevy. Come on, guys. As the 44 is putting it to the 44. 44s in spades here today.
And our second place driver, second place in the standings, Joshua Sexton, moving through. I mean, he doesn't have just a championship to possibly win. He's got to get up there. I mean, Tanner Marr is, like I said, only 24 points behind everybody. This is also a double points race. I'm not sure if I mentioned that to start the race, but this is a double points race for these guys. So every position means that much more today.
Wow. You know, last race of the season, can't hold anything back now. Double points definitely solidifies that. 44 actually gets shuffled up, makes a mistake. Get past by the 3.
Doesn't take much. It looks like got a battle here for the 5th spot. Brian Lofton And Alexander C. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Jason Raymond in 44. He'll clear him for 5th
Oh, as the other
place.
44 gets put in the wall.
Oh my goodness, we just...
No yellow yet. No debris in iRacing, so we'll see if he's
Oh.
going to get it back.
Let's see. Oh, by Joshua Sexton, our 2nd place driver. I gave him a bump there off of 4. Got him a little bit loose. And another... Oh, he just...
Helps him around. He's very lucky absorbed into that super wall there.
And as we say that, we got a battle for the lead. Christian J. Pittman, points leader, has tracked down Ethan Johnson. So here's what you're gonna have to do here, and it's exactly what our leader, our 2nd place guy is doing. You got to go in a little bit higher, and just like that, get a run through the straightaway to try to get up under him. He's gonna do that now. He's gonna stay right next to him.
Pass.
Oh, he's gonna clear him back. That outside
Very
lane.
hard to make that pass work without the bump, without getting him a little loose, because that top line does have such a good run coming off these turns.
It does. Not your ideal way around the track, but if you've got a great handling race car, you can really, really hold on. As we got a caution here, just as these guys continually battle it out. Looks like the number
as we
44.
get that caution, Jeremy Keith says, "Let's go, Ethan Johnson." So shouting out Jeremy, looking at Ethan Johnson there.
It's not showing me quite exactly what that caution might have been. Let's go ahead and try jumping back in there.
That was the other one. Go ahead and scroll down.
No, this is a little bit after. No, this is
You're
some
right.
anger. This is some frustration. Alexander C taking it out on our 2nd place driver in the standings, Joshua Sexton. That is... Alright, so we'll go back live here. Looks like our leader's coming down to pit road, taking that one extra set of Hoosiers. Yeah, we're going with Hoosiers, yeah. Taking that extra set of Hoosiers today. Try to get up there. That was our leader, Ethan Johnson, Christian J. Pittman, Tanner Marr, all coming down to pit road. Scotty Stevens is going to stay out here.
Well, he does have the freshest tires. He pitted the last caution, lap 94. So he's got some fresh tires. Able to be, well, he's got the only set of tires he's got. If he can make it on fuel, he can make it here, which I guess, it's probably 15, 10-gallon cell.
Yeah, they should have more than enough. We got a little bit less than 7. We'll have 70 to go this time around. We'll have less than that on the restart. So let's go through the field here on this caution. First place, Scotty Stevens from Old Fort, North Carolina, enjoying that Miller Lite in his profile picture. He'll enjoy one at the end of this race if he can pull it off. Second place driver, the 2nd number 44, Jason Raymond, and 2nd, Frank Barberry, and 3rd from Daytona Beach, Florida. I'm from Orlando. We're very close here. Steve Sexton made his way back up. And then the first guy with tires, Ethan Johnson, back here in the 5th place. We'll see how long it takes him to come back to the lead. Pace car dives down. And we're back, green flag racing. Great start, but looks like Jason Raymond, good enough starting the outside as they are battling hard right behind.
Oh, those old tires just getting shoved out of the way by the number 51.
Well, let's go back to the lead here, see how long it takes. You got the 51 already looking to come up here.
Definitely going to see some defensive driving, trying to stay as low as possible. As you see Ethan Johnson getting almost to the wall there with his door, able to reach out and touch it. Hopefully didn't knock his mirror off getting to the wall out of turn 4.
Nope, she's still sitting there. Now I'm not sure he's going to be using much of it. He's only looking through his windshield right now, looking for the lead. He dives down deep into turn 1, going to put the block on Christian J. Pittman. He's got a great run. He's going to use it as a pick. Oh my God, Brian Lofton sideways. He'll save it. Number 14 back up.
Christian Pittman taking advantage of watching them race and says, you know what, if you're not going to do it, I'm going to do it. He's going to drop to that inside, able to stick it down there a little bit better.
Contact! This is some hard-nosed racing right here. Side by side, battling it out. Oh my goodness, he got into the wall. Oh, that was close.
Scotty Stevens just not able to get that repayment up there, which is now left the 14 and the 5 able to battle it out. Christian Pittman, Ethan Johnson absolutely going toe-to-toe here. Ethan making a stellar move to get past Christian. I'm sorry.
Scotty Stevens. Oh, there's the stellar move. He moves him. The bump. The run. He'll clear him. Not clear, but he'll lead this lap.
He's got them underneath, so he's gonna make it happen. Can't really side draft here. He's just gotta get cycled back through and keep his pace up as much as he can to hit him back with that next chance he gets. That's twice. He's saying, you know what, you get a couple of those, buddy, and then these guys are battling it out here. Oh my gosh.
I'm loving this. Oh, we got a caution here. Oh man, these guys, every single time they start battling it out, they were gonna re-rack them. Let's go see what our caution was for.
Scotty Stevens.
Scotty Stevens, here we go. See, off 4 down here into 1. Oh, looks like contact there with Brian Lofton. That might be... Oh, that's definitely not what Scotty Stevens was looking for.
So hard to pass at short tracks. I don't know if I can run in a short track league because of this. Only way to pass is to get down there and make your pass. You know, make it happen.
Well, in my opinion, everybody should at least try a league like this once in their lives. It builds patience like no other. Because you have to have patience here. I mean, we talk about patience in NASCAR, the mile-and-a-half tracks, but there is no patience like there is in short track racing.
Yeah, waiting for your moment. You know, you're not able to pass unless the guy makes a mistake in front of you. Now, whether you force that mistake or not,
that's another question.
You only get a couple of those from a seasoned driver before they're thinking, you know what, I'm gonna pass you that way as well. So Christian Pittman has not, and you know, of course, I keep saying this, Ethan. And you're watching this later on. I'm not hating on you. That is how you make passes here. Totally understand it. But Christian Pittman able to say, you know what, I'm going to try and beat you underneath. So we'll see what happens as Ethan Johnson, Christian Pittman, Jason Raymond, Tanner Marr, and Brian Lofton round out your top 5. And then after them, we got Frank Barbary, Scotty Stevens in the number 2 car, Steve Sexton in the 151, just chugging right along for Team 151. And then Joshua Sexton taking the pits there. Alexander Kerr, I believe, has left the server. He's taken his car to the garage.
Stays done.
Yep, so he's going to get out of here with this end of the race and go home and hopefully watch it on the telly.
We still have time. Let's go back to the pass for the lead. May have been. Oh, here we go. This is exactly what I was looking for. Just jumped in a moment too early.
Perfectly executed bump and run. Absolutely gorgeous. That's it, guys. If you're watching this and you're racing at Martinsville with your cup cars and you're getting all pissed off about it, this is how you do it. He gets right up in there. Yeah, he gets right there. He doesn't hit him. Of course, that camera's a little bit further up. Doesn't hit him. He makes contact and kind of pushes him up the track. That's all he does. That's how you avoid spinning people out. You know, you're not jarring them with a hard hit.
Yeah, that was perfect. I mean, yeah, and as you said, the camera angle is going to be like that with the sim racing, but he's just a nice move as we go green. Perfect timing, and Ethan Johnson just a launch like he has today, coming down to 56 laps to go. Not going to give Pittman a chance to move him just yet. He's going to make him work for it here.
And we've seen that he can get up there, so we'll see what happens. We got a battle for third back there at number 44 and 4. Battling out, of course, that Buttkicker and Macaroni Shop number 4. Battling the tire rack.
Well, that's what Tanner Marr needs to do. Get up there, get to third place, because second place in the standings. Oh, we got a little bit of contact back there. Second place in the standings, he is a lap down and kind of falling back a little bit. So he can still make up these points and try to get himself a second place in the standings. Oh, that is loose on Brian Lofton there off.
Absolutely insane. These guys driving it through, trying to keep on the lead lap, keep themselves in the battle for whatever's going to happen. Of course, everybody is running out of fast repairs, so
Running out of fast repairs and running out of laps.
yeah, running out of laps, running out of fast repairs. So hopefully these guys can keep it green the rest of the way. That's of course what Ethan Johnson is hoping, as he doesn't want to give Christian Pittman a chance to get up to him.
Well, with the way Ethan has been launching on these restarts, do you think he minds a 2-lap dash to the finish?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You show your hand here with 50 to go, get a couple more cautions. They know when you're going, and they might actually try and beat you to it. NASCAR rules is as long as you accelerate and the leader accelerates, you can beat them to the line.
No,
so
that is true.
With as good as Christian has been, if he catches that right and he learns his rhythm, that advantage might go away. So definitely something that Ethan has to keep on his mind. We got a battle for 6th, yellow flag,
Yep.
Scotty Stevens around.
Let's go ahead, jump over to Scotty Stevens here. Looks like he might just be getting loose off of 4. Is that what happens? Oh no, he got tied off the corner, drove it in a little too hard, or drove it off too hard, and just got contact with a wall.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm going to hop down, see if there's anybody we can talk to, get him in here and see about how the race is. All right, Tanner, it's James Angel in the booth. You got us.
Yes, sir. I got you loud and clear.
Hey, man, you got the best seat in the house. Of course, you're going to be starting underneath behind the number 1 there. What are you looking for on this jump as he's going to get going?
Well, Pittman, he's a teammate of mine, so we're sitting here. He's telling me just to go. I told him I'd let him down because I don't think I have the winning speed for Ethan, but I think realistically I'm a top 3 car right now. So hopefully can keep it here. It's been a messy race, a lot of tempers, so hopefully I can just stay clear and stay out of that mess and bring the McConey Sable Shop home on the podium again.
Yeah, definitely, man. As you're going to have a view of a good battle. So if you get up there to your teammate, are you just going to be, well, you know what? I'll let you leave the team strategy yourself. But
Oh, no, I'll tell you. I mean, 5 Kings guys, we know last 10 laps, gloves come off. I mean, we race each other. I'm not going to wreck him. We won't wreck each other, but we'll race for sure.
There we go, man. A win's a win, no matter where you're at. But, hey, we appreciate you coming in here, man, and hopefully we'll talk to you at the end of the race.
All right, absolutely. Thank you.
Good luck, Tanner.
Thank you.
So that was Tanner Marr running 3rd in that number 4 macaroni setup shot. Or, not macaroni. I say that every time.
Oh, it's
McConey.
McConey. Yeah, sorry. I didn't even notice you were saying that. I thought you were saying it right. I wasn't paying attention.
I will even spell it that way. And it's yellow. I think that's what does it.
Yeah, you know what? I can't blame you. You know what? And I'm a little hungry,
McConey.
so it doesn't help.
I'm Southern. It's not my fault. Macaroni is one of our it's the base of the food pyramid here.
Oh, I agree. I 100% agree.
So, of course, he also is repping the Buttkicker. That is one of the sponsors here for the Crooked Line Racing League. Super late model asphalt cars. Be sure and check that out. Can't miss it if you're on iRacing. Thebuttkicker.com. As we are 1 to go here to the green flag, about 40 left in the race. Stick around with us, as we're probably going to do a turn it up section right when we get started. Get everybody rolling, make sure everybody rolls off, and then what do you say, Angel?
Sounds like a plan to me. You ready to hear these engines roar? These guys battle it out. That's that jump.
There it is. Especially a 14 car getting a little bit of loose. Number 4 and the 14 teammates battling it out right there, just trying to get in position.
Looks like the number
behind him.
Jason Raymond, just tapped the wall there off of 2.
So there it is. We're going to see, he told us as teammates, glove come off. with 10 to go, so we got 40 to go. So let's see
A little earlier.
if he's gonna move Christian out of the way, or if he's gonna take the win for himself. You know, he needs the win. You can argue more than Christian.
Yeah,
argue very strongly.
It could get him into second place. Maybe put these guys as a 1-2 finish in the standings for their team.
Yeah, definitely. But what a cap it would be for Ethan Johnson to go ahead and take it. But we'll see. You know what, Ethan wants to get this win. You know, double points means when you're in first, that's like a 10-point difference between you and second, depending on the point structure. So,
well, and then the guy he's battling, Joshua Sexton, is in 8th place, 4 laps down. Oh, what a save! Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you were watching that one. That was a fantastic save there.
Is it number 19 of Brian Lofton, correct?
Yep, the 19.
Displaying 23.
Yep, as the number 44, displaying number 8, Jason Raymond, side by battling it out with him. So let's go ahead and get on to our
guys. We're gonna turn off the custom.
yeah.
Turn off the custom numbers. As we joke, you know, Brian Lofton able to make an absolutely great save there to go back to our leader, Ethan Johnson. So Tanner and Christian back there battling it out. Ethan's been able to pull out ahead, but in the beginning he didn't have Tanner Marr and Christian Pittman behind him when he was able to do that.
He's not pulling out nearly as far. You're right.
Yeah, a lot less buffer zone when the 3 fastest guys on the track are on the same, you know, within spitting distance of each other.
Just about, you're right. While these guys battle it out, we'll go ahead and jump to our turn it up section. How does that sound? As Tanner Marr gives his teammate Christian Pittman the move or the room there to make that pass.
Sounds good to me.
quite the turn-up session we had there. I mean, that was quite the battle. What do you say, James?
I'd say it looks good. Be sure and turn it back down. That way we don't blow out everybody from that crazy, absolutely crazy finish. Or not finish, I'm sorry. 20 laps to go. He had a caution cause that to
That
shake out.
fantastic. Yeah, let's go back and see what brought out that caution for us.
As Ethan Johnson battling Christian Pittman over and
Nope.
just battling
Didn't
out.
put up the right one that we had. Let's see, try this again. There you go. Oh, it looks like these two going back and forth again. That's Joshua Sexton and Brian Lofton. He almost had to save minimal damage.
Oh man, these walls are just sticky. Right in front of the
Hey,
flag man there. He's able
got
to
a
get
great
that
view.
flag out. He waited a little bit long for a flag man to be right there, but NASCAR
Yeah.
telling him to hold it off and let these guys battle it out up
They
front.
should have. Yeah, I mean, it was just, you saw in our views, I mean, going from the nose to the back bumpers of these cars, they were on each other. We saw Christian Pittman try to move Ethan Johnson, but wasn't able to complete the pass in doing so.
No, wasn't able to. He got past him, and then right when you do that, didn't give him enough room, didn't gap him enough, and he was able to do it right back. Of course, it's been taking about 10 laps for people to catch him off the restart.
Let's go
So
ahead
we're
and
going
go
to
back
take a
to
look here
this.
at the race.
Oh, it looks like Ethan got loose a little bit there off forward. That's part of what happened.
Yeah, Ethan gets loose. That's what Christian's been waiting for.
Oh, that is close to each other. They make contact off the two there.
A little bit of netcode contact as it gets right back into him. Pushes it. Wow, what a battle.
Oh, he got loose there. Pittman did off of, or trying to put the power down to get away. Wasn't quite able to. And that's what gave Ethan Johnson a chance to get right back to his outside.
It's an absolute fantastic
Tanner-
battle.
Tanner Mars just sitting back there, just trying to be patient as these two go at it. And that's when the caution came out, I think.
Yeah, Ethan Johnson and Christian Pittman should charge Tanner Marr for tickets to watch that battle. Absolutely insane.
Oh my goodness, tell me about it. That was just fantastic. The back and forth. I mean, just there's no holding back. You know, 16 laps to go now. I mean, there's no holding back, especially for Ethan Johnson wanting to win this race, the final race of the season. I mean, you go out of the season with a bang and get some momentum to start next year.
Yeah, it's the final race of the season. Can't hold anything back now, as Ethan Johnson is your leader. Started first. Here he is. Let's see as he backs him off. What is the 14 going to do? Able to stick with him a little bit better here. That outside line is a super big disadvantage.
Oh, but look at that. You're right. Great run here in the 1 and 2. He'll stay right up close to him.
He's got that splitter damage. I wonder how much that's adjusting his setup. Unable to get it down. But it looks like he's able to get right up there. It's Christian Pittman, that number 14 car, fighting Ethan Johnson for the lead. This is our race for the championship. Christian J. Pittman all but locked it in. Just trying to get that last W. Ethan Johnson also working for playoff points, trying to get up, shuffled up higher in the top 5.
Sorry about that. Now these guys are putting on a battle for us. I mean, they have been all day today. I mean, it has just been an absolute blast watching these guys duke it out, bumper to bumper, literally putting their bumpers together, moving each other out of the way, staying clean nonetheless. I mean, these are just some of the best drivers out here in the Super Late models.
Oh, yeah, absolutely fantastic racing. 10 to go here. Coming up on 10 to go as Christian Pittman just trying to keep that rear end of Ethan Johnson in view, not let him get out ahead as he's got about 0.3 of a second back. Running about 300ths slower lap time. Go ahead, Angel.
No, just, you literally said it just there. 0.03 of a second difference. 200th on that one. Christian Pittman just 100th of a second lap trying to pick him off. Ooh, looks like Ethan was a little bit loose there off the 2.
Christian, he said it earlier, he's just trying to be patient, trying to catch Ethan. I wonder how patient he's thinking about being right now as we're coming to 8 to go. His fast lap time's 20 seconds. Before you know it, folks, we're going to be in the end here as Tanner Mars trying to hold off Jason Raitman back there in 3rd.
Man, I want to jump over real quick quick look at these two battle it out, but we gotta stick with these guys up front. I mean, they are just
Oh yeah.
this is too good of a battle not to stay on. And I gotta wonder if you're Christian J. Pittman, the laps are counting down. Are you staying patient? Are you waiting for the last lap to use that bump and run to make sure he can't come back for you?
No, you can't wait. With 6 laps to go, it's only about a minute and a half of racing. You cannot wait. If you can get to the back bumper to make it happen, you have to make it happen now because you don't know if he's going to have a faster lap than you know, a lap down the road and able to gap it out like he is now. So that's what Christian's all he's thinking about is getting to him. Getting to him and making it happen.
He's really good in 3 and 4 compared to Ethan Johnson. That's probably the spot where you want to be faster. So he comes in a little bit higher there than Ethan Johnson. He was 300ths of a second, once again, faster than Ethan on that last lap. We'll see here off of turn 4 what the time looks like.
4 laps to go. Lap 197 of 200.
Another
Very
200s.
similar lap time.
Oh, see, just a little bit sideways there off of 2.
Oh, that's all it's got to take for Christian Pittman to get to that rear bumper
So he's a little bit
of
higher.
Ethan Johnson.
Trying to get a good run, get to that bumper, as you said. He was faster that lap as well. They go through 3 and 4 here. We're going to come off for 2 laps to go of 200 laps here, 5 flags. It is down to the final 2 laps.
Fantastic racing, of course. Christian Pittman just sniffing Ethan Johnson, trying to make it work, working up every piece of that race car. Of course, not to
Oh, he's
put out
loose.
Ethan
He's
Johnson.
loose.
Oh,
That may have
he
been it
is
right
loose.
there.
Yep, Ethan Johnson just focusing on not getting moved out of the way, focused on not wrecking, getting to the wall right now. So he's all but have it. Coming into turn 3, coming out of turn 4, Ethan Johnson, folks, barring a Kyle Larson blowout, has made it for the win. Absolutely fantastic job by Ethan Johnson, Christian
What a
Pittman,
race.
and Tanner Marr. Holy crap.
Christian Pittman, he is our championship winner. Clinches that championship with a 2nd place finish. I know he would have really wanted that 1st place to win the race, but you know what? He's got himself a championship here.
Definitely got himself a championship. That's all that matters. Not to take that away from Ethan Johnson, as he's going to hopefully burn it down.
Let's give us a nice burnout here.
You got double burnouts. It is what it is. As he's going to...
Oh, he's going to give us a parade lap here.
Oh,
Parade lap.
gonna wave to the fans.
Gotta love it.
Ethan Johnson.
He put on a show for the fans today, for everybody up here. I mean, go ahead and do one more as they come across.
Yeah, not many seating over there in the forest, but by God, he's gonna give him a show as he's gonna come around here.
What does he got
He's
for
gonna
us
finish
here?
it out. Let's see if Christian Pittman is also gonna burn him down for his championship.
Let's go ahead and- Nah, he'll park it right there for us. Christian J. Pittman looks like he did the same thing. Maybe
He's gonna do his championship burnout there. Christian Pittman. Bring it up. You're gonna park it at that checkered flag. Absolutely gorgeous.
oh, let's see try to plan
View
something.
there.
Oh man, right up next to his teammate. That's a podium finish as well.
I'll go ahead and pull in Tanner Marr, your 3rd place finisher. Tanner, fantastic race, brother. We'll park it there in victory lane with your teammate. So how's it feel?
You know, coming into this race, I wasn't a threat for the points title at all because I missed, I think, 3 races. But to come home 3rd in the points, I'm pretty happy with that. Missing the races I did, I'm a little disappointed. We went winless this season for the first time, but we'll remedy that for next season and hopefully find out how to win again.
Yeah, well, consistency obviously paying off for you. Able to, I know missing races in a league can be killer, but you're able to recover from that. Absolutely fantastic job. Way to be consistent. Angel, what do you got for him?
Yeah, Tanner. I mean, I would say it's not from a lack of speed. I know we kind of joined in the league a few weeks ago, but every race that I've watched, I've helped commentate for. You have had speed. You have just been there. So just takes a little bit more luck. But I mean, speed wise, you were great this season, right alongside with your teammate there, Christian Pittman.
Yeah, I mean, we love the super late models, man. This is my favorite style of racing, and love short tracks, you know. So I'm most confident and comfortable out here, and I like to think it shows. But man, I had a lot of third place finishes this season. Can't get the monkey off my back and get a win for whatever reason.
Well, hopefully next year you start yourself off with a win and just keep on going from there.
Right, we're hoping.
And great job, Tanner. Just as James said here, I'm sure you have plenty of people to thank. So how about you go ahead and give them a thank you for us?
All right, thank you, buddy. First off, I got to thank the teammates over at Five Kings Motorsports. So tonight we had Christian, Steve, Josh, Scotty, Frank, and I'm not even sure. I may be leaving somebody out, man. Team's big, but we're all buddies. Then I got to thank McConey Setup Shop, Jeff McConey. I mean, what he does with the sim racing community, other than just setups, outside of that, is tremendous. Then you got to thank Savage Edge Apparel. They make t-shirts and stuff for race teams or whatnot, whatever you need, basically. The Buttkicker.com promo code 5Kings gets you 20% off your entire order. That's a huge discount. And then Raise Energy, and I can never forget my buddy Michael Falk over at MF Racing Designs.
Well, a fantastic job to you. I mean, congratulations. I know they're tallying up points, but I know you seem pretty sure on your third place. So if that's the case, congrats on a great season, and let's look forward to the next one.
Absolutely. And before I get out of here, Angel and James, I want to say I know y'all did the Dirt Series for Crooked, and we lost our broadcaster halfway through. Me and Joshua Sexton were the admins for the series, and I want to say thank y'all for coming on board and supporting us and bringing the action to the fans. We appreciate it more than you'll ever know.
It was
Of
our
course,
pleasure.
man. We love
Absolutely.
doing it.
Thank you, guys. Y'all have a good night.
You as
You
well.
too.
And we're going to bring in Ethan Johnson. He was your first place finisher tonight, but we're going to bring him in before we bring in the champion. Ethan, it's James and Angel in the booth. You got us.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, fantastic finish. Able to get the win here at Five Flags. How's it feel? What were you worried about coming into that 10 to go?
It was pretty great, you know. I know Christian was really fast there at the end. I think I messed up on my pit stop. I put too much fuel in it, just loosened the car up a bunch. I was able to manage. I just like to think the guys Alexander Sear and Brian Lofton at Ethan Johnson Racing for just kind of being support. But yeah, it was definitely a fun race, especially fun racing with Christian.
Yeah, well, you were our fan favorite. Jeremy Heath in YouTube chat said, let's go, Ethan Johnson. So, very much congratulations on your win. Angel, I'll let you take it over from here.
Ethan, absolutely. I have to say, just congratulations on one great race. I mean, you put it to these guys, you put it to the championship driver. I mean, just what a fantastic race. I mean, it's how did you? We were talking about it up here. You know, a lot of guys just decide that they're done. They don't want to race anymore. They didn't make the playoffs. They're not contention for the championship. You did the complete opposite. You were putting the bumper to the championship driver. I mean, was there any ever a doubt in your mind that what you were doing was the right thing to do?
I mean, it's all racing at the end of the day, you know. I knew he was running for a championship, but you know that doesn't really stop me from going out there and running for a win. You know, I'm sure he didn't want to be raced like that, but I'm sure he wasn't. He was pretty happy that we were able to race pretty hard.
If you're going to get on the track, especially a short track here, there's absolutely no other way to make a pass here, man. So definitely great driving, and actually, I kind of put it out there in the broadcast. If you're going to learn how to do a bump and run on a short track, watch Ethan Johnson.
Yeah, I feel like whenever he got around me to begin with, and I gave him a little bumper, I thought it was pretty smooth, and I was telling the guys it was pretty slick, and you know, we both had our rut-ins, but it was really fun.
Yeah, great racing, really clean racing, short track racing. Congratulations on your win, man. Is there anybody you want to thank? I know you got a blanked out car. We need to get you some sponsors, brother.
Yeah, I actually had my real life car on it before I was gonna run. I was like, well, maybe I just run a blank car. Maybe somebody will kind of see that we really don't have any iRacing sponsors. But Yeah, like you said, Jeremy was in the chat. He's actually my spotter in real life, and a guy who's on my crew, and he shows a lot of support. And I just like to thank everybody. Like my dad watched tonight's race and thought it was pretty funny racing at the end. But yeah,
But man, congratulations on your win, brother. We're gonna go ahead and let you go celebrate your win with your dad, and good luck IRL, man.
thank you.
Of course, next is Christian Pittman. We're gonna bring in Christian, our championship winner, Christian Pittman. Congratulations in that Jegs victory lane. How does it feel, brother?
It feels really good. I probably had the best statistical season I've ever had on iRacing, and it feels good to finally capture a championship.
You put on a show, and I mean put on a show week in, week out, just unreal the work you did. I know, as I said, with Tanner, we joined in partway through the season, and I've had a blast, broadcasting for you guys every race. I mean, no matter what happened to you, you seemed like something would happen to you at the start of the race, and you just never gave up. You continued to race hard, and if you didn't come home with a win, you were running top three the entire race. I mean, the mentality for that. How do you prepare yourself going into a race like today, where the championship isn't quite locked up, but you don't have to do much to do it.
My mentality tonight really was honestly just to come in and kind of just see how the race was going, because low car count like we had tonight, I was expecting it to be a pretty calm race. And first lap of the race, there was an incident on the start, and I got spun around and went to the back. So I kind of just took my time, and about, I don't know, I'd say lap 100, I got pretty close to Ethan and got by him there for a little bit. And I was like, okay, it's time to roll. And then me and him kind of got together, and I thought, uh-oh. And I spun around and went to the back again, and I was just patient again and drove back to second. And then I think I could have got him on the long run, but I was just, honestly, all I really cared about coming in tonight was winning the championship. So I wasn't going to wreck myself out to lose the championship just for another win. I already had 4 this season, so I was not worried about winning. I just wanted to be crowned the champion.
I mean, I'd almost say you were ready to. You drove that. I mean, bumper to bumper. I mean, regardless, fantastic race, James.
Yeah, man. Mission accomplished. Championship win. We'll let you celebrate with your team. If you want to give us some shout outs and let us know who you got on the car there, that beautiful 14.
Thank you. I'd like to thank my grandparents, as always, my dad and my girlfriend. Special shout out to my grandparents for watching every one of the races this season. I'd like to thank MF Racing Designs for this paint scheme he did for me. McConey Setup Shop for providing our setups. If you guys want to be really quick on the track, go check them out and use promo code 5KINGS for 10% off their whole order. Buttkicker, just won myself my first ever Buttkicker, winning the championship tonight, so they're on the car sponsored. And that's everybody. And, of course, you guys and Cricket Line and Josh and Tanner for putting on this league. And can't wait to be back for the next season.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
What a great advertisement for McConey Setup Shop. I always say macaroni. I was telling him in the booth, I think it's because it's yellow and it screws me up. But McConey Setup Shop can't give a better recommendation for them. Taking away the championship. Congratulations, man. Go celebrate with your team, and we'll let you get out of here.
Thank you. Y'all have a good evening.
You as well.
All right, we have now our official standings here. Just give us a moment. We'll get it from our league admins here, league commissioner, Joshua Sexton. All right, so as previously stated, Christian J. Pittman is our winner for the championship for Crooked Line Racing's Super Late Model Asphalt League.
I got you in here. Let's hear it from the horse's mouth, man. If you want to round out.
That's even better. Yeah, let me shut up. Let me get the guy in charge here.
Yeah, so the points are calculated. Christian Pittman is the season 4 championship, or the season 4 champion. He had 464 points. Joshua Sexton and myself finished second in points with 423. Tanner Marr jumped up to third place in the points with 409. Steve Sexton finishes in fourth place with 375 points, and Levi Allen dropped to fifth place, but a good season for him with 367 points.
Well, Joshua is a fantastic race. Josh, assuming Josh.
Either doesn't matter either one.
All right. Well, Josh, absolutely fantastic race. I enjoyed calling it for you. Put on a really good show here for Crooked Line Racing. Uh, Able to do a really good show for Buttkicker. So thanks for having us, man. Is there anything else you want to say about the league, recruiting for next season? What do you got?
Yeah, I mean we lots of good races this in every season we've had so far for Crooked Line. We usually take a few weeks off, so we're probably gonna do that. Take at least 2 weeks off, and we're already working on the next season's schedule. So anybody that wants to come out and join, it's iRacing fixed setup, really good, talented league, really fun, clean league. So anybody that wants to join the league, just hit us up on Crooked Line Facebook page or message myself or Tanner Marr. I'd also like to just thank everybody for coming out this season. They put on a great show, and thanks to the broadcaster, Sim Racing Media, for coming on board with us. And of course, thanks to all my sponsors, McConey Setup Shop, MF Racing Designs, the Buttkicker, Savage Edge, Facebook Button Boxes, and Raise Energy.
All right, man. Well, we're going to go ahead and send them off and send you back to the victory lane to celebrate. Thanks for having us.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Joshua. Have a great day. And again, great job on this league. Great racing throughout the entire time. I have been an absolute fan. You made me fall in love with the super late models.
Thank you, guys.
So there you have it, Angel. Let's go ahead and send them off and let everybody breathe after this fantastic race. I'll let you end it.
Yep, I need a breather as well. Again, from everybody at Crooked Line Racing League, from Five Flag Speedway, the championship with Christian J. Pittman. Here from SRM Sim Racing Media, it's myself, Angel, and James B. Riles have a wonderful night.